Alright folks, we have been playing the new monster tamer game, Coromon. We've been having lots of nostalgic fun with it. So, here are 5 things you really should know when playing Coromon. If you want a high potential starter monster, and you're that way inclined, you can save before you pick your monsters, go into the building, wait for them to be revealed, look at the potential of them, and if none of them are potent or above, you can reload and try again. Now, monster potential ranges from 0 to 21, and for every level of that potential, a monster will get an opportunity to add an extra 3 points to their stats at some point during the leveling process. So you can try and get a level 21 monster at the start or throughout multiple periods of the game by save scumming if you really want. However, it's only 3 skill points between a level 20 and a level 21 monster. And the chances of getting a level 21 monster over a level 20 or below is so tiny that I would not waste your time in waiting for the perfect monster. Your time is too valuable for that. Settle for something below perfect. It'll do everybody's mental health the world of good. And if you really want a level 21 monster down the line, there are other ways of getting there. Next up, fruit. So, early on in the game, you will pick up a host of fruit that will deliver a host of benefits to any monsters that are using it or holding it. One of the best of these is the bear fruit, which increases the amount of XP you're going to get in an upcoming fight. Now, you can actually obtain more of these fruit by simply planting them. In one of the starter regions, Hayville, there are a number of plant pots around the village. You can simply plant your fruit in these pots, and after you take a set number of steps, this fruit will grow and be ready for harvest, at which point it'll give you 3 to 4 fruit rather than the one you planted, and you can do it all over again. There is a great item you can get in Hayville. This is the lazy gem. When a monster in your team holds this gem and doesn't participate in a fight, they gain 20% of any XP gained during a fight. How do you get this? Well, go to the library, go to the top of the library, and there's a quick quiz that one of the inhabitants of the library will give you. Answer all the questions right on here, you get your lazy gem. And if you're struggling with any of the questions, I will link the Coromon Wiki down below where you can educate yourself, maybe cheat a little on the test. Next up, it's a quickie. Don't neglect the coastline. There are a number of good monsters you can get from walking on the closest tile to the sea. It's not just bushes, the sea will give you some good stuff too. If you want to know your Coromon's real potential number, you can visit the lab on Donner Island and speak to this guy in the Buzzlet lab. He will give you the quest with a potential reader, which will allow you to read the potential of all of your Coromon. And finally, some Coromon have a number of attacks which change some of the combat stats of either the attacking or the defending Coromon. And in the attack blurb, it tells you how a certain stat has been changed by a stage. And depending whether this is an accuracy or an evasion or an attack or a defense stat, these stages are different values, which I will show here. And we can see that it's not just a straightforward linear progression for all of them, particularly with the attack and the defense multipliers having a much larger change than perhaps the evasion and the accuracy. And this is something we could go into in more depth in a later video, so drop us a like if you'd like to see that. Otherwise, good luck with your Coromon, everybody, and I will catch you in a bit.